what's going on? Like, these are mounds that were built by indigenous people, and even 500 to 300 years after occupation, they're still useful for the local ecology.
We're gonna lay down 3 beautiful beauties here. And we're going to add in some parsley and some chives. Gotta make it pretty. And here we go, Chef Eric's shrimp and grits.
Add our shrimp in. So this is a ceviche, Nikkei style, Peruvian, with the chicharrón de camarones.
These boats go out for anywhere from 10 to 14 days at a time. Typically, they're out there during the full moon, and that's when they catch all the swordfish. This literally is the best place in the world to find seafood. So we'll take this swordfish, let's lay it right on top of there, fan it out a tiny bit. Here comes our bordelaise sauce. And voila, that's GW Finn's dry-aged swordfish chop.
Today we're going to be making alligator garfish ball stew. This is a very hearty Cajun bayou-type dish. And show the garfish a little more respect because it's delicious and everybody needs to get on board. They don't get enough appreciation.
They're big, they're toothy, they're slimy. Actually, where they sit evolutionarily is very important. Try to remember to pick out the bay leaves or warn your guests. This is a South Louisiana version of redfish veracruzana with shrimp.
I think I had the greatest life as a young child to become a chef to the world. And of course, this is what it's going to look like when it's all said and done. Beautiful presentation, nice and tender. Nothing like a roasted goose, y'all, at Holly Beach.
I've been a member from the very beginning. When I got in it, it was like 25 people in the whole club, and at one time we were over 500 members that had come every year.
I had a blast, no matter what, I had a blast.
We see when the redfish population is declining, the trout population, the flounder population. We're frying the fish that we catch here for everybody's enjoyment.
Next, we're off to Spar Seafood in Des Allemands to join Chef Ryan in the kitchen for tuna sliders.
And we can top them off. There you have a ahi tuna slider, lemon ginger aioli, and a little cucumber salad.
Our final stop is New Orleans East for a Jamaican classic prepared by Jessica Dandridge Smith. At the home of her grandmother, Betty Palmer, and with support from her mother, Dinah Campbell, Jessica makes escovitch fish, a salute to her late grandfather, Cecil Palmer, who established New Orleans' first Jamaican restaurant.
The Cook-Off for the Coast was started in 2017 as a way to raise awareness about coastal restoration while eating a lot of good food and having a good time.
We're making a stop in the city of Covington in St. Tammany Parish for white beans and shrimp. The seafood entry from Team Mutteroo was picked as the 2024 Cook-Off crowd favorite. Team Chef Greg Avila prepares the prize-winning dish.
This is one of our favorite dishes at my hunting camp. At one of our hunts, I cooked it this year, and everybody said, this is what we need to cook for the cook-off. We got there that morning, we fried all the sausage and everything off in the kettle, dumped the beans in it, started cooking them. That was it.
A tasty coastal protection strategy is the addition of invasive species to our menus. That includes wild boars.
Hi, welcome to our home. This is where we trap our hogs. Let's go inside and see how we cook them.
This one's gonna cook a little longer. We're never gonna go inside.
And there you have it. There's your hog slider, nice and easy.
Canning and refrigeration meant that oysters could be shipped across the nation.
It all came together here in Terrebonne. Remember, we had motorized oyster luggers. By the way, the word lugger is Croatian in origin. The Croatians came down the Mississippi and settled in Blackman's Parish in the 1820s.
Our next destination is Metairie and Jefferson Parish, where Drago and Clara Satanovich opened Drago's Seafood Restaurant in 1969.
Came to New Orleans, Drago came to New Orleans, courtship of 4 weeks, and we got married.
They were both very, very hard-working immigrants. I'm truly blessed to still have my mom, and she works in the restaurant every single day.
The hotter the grill, the faster they cook, but usually about 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes.
Next, we're making a stop in Uptown New Orleans at Pascal's Manali.
And this is a stand-up oyster bar. There are no chairs here because we're all about being real serious when it comes to throwing down some oysters.
We'll join Chef Grant Wallace in the Pascal's Manali kitchen for combination pan roast.
This is actually a meal. You can tell by the blueness in the claws. We add some green to it too. There you have Pascal Manali's seafood combination pan roast. Bon appetito.
Having them up off the bottom lets them grow really nicely. They get more algae in the top couple inches of the water, more oxygen. That's, kind of part of why they grow a little bit faster here than they do in other areas.
Our final stop is Pesh Seafood Grill.
The dredged oysters, much thicker shells, whereas a more delicate off-bottom oyster might require a little bit more finesse.
Chef de cuisine, Nicole Mills.
Gulf oysters are available year-round here in Louisiana, which is lovely. A little lemon wedge on the side.
We'll usually have people in the water, and we'll hand them a bag of shell, and they'll stack it in the water, building a wall of shell. Almost immediately, we'll see baby oysters attached to those old shells.
We head now to Terrebonne Parish to meet Donald and Teresa Dardar. We're joined at the tribe's headquarters on Bayou Pointe-à-Chien by Dickie Brennan.
That's beautiful.
You're right. In Houma, Louisiana, we meet up with Natalie Waters at Houma's main library.
What people don't really know is how many different bee species we have. So in Louisiana alone, we have over 200 native different species of bees.
So later this summer, we'll have a harvest that will go to people in need.
That in itself is satisfaction for me.
We head to Montague to meet Lance Nacio, a leader in sustainable fishing practices.
As a child, I grew up in a trapping camp. I was one of the kids that went to school in a boat.
For a special treat, Lance puts together a quick bayou shrimp boil featuring wild-caught Louisiana shrimp. Our final stop is St. James Parish. Today, Pete prepares a Cajun specialty, Louisiana crawfish bisque, a team effort where many hands make light work of stuffing crawfish heads with the savory filling made from the ground tails.
I enjoy watching people eat more than I enjoy cooking it. And it's just a happy feeling, People are happy when they're full.
There's so many people along the coast doing really incredible work, meaningful community work, meaningful education, and that's what's gonna make us survive.
We're only in our second or third year of trying this out, but this is definitely our most successful year to date.
And so what we have here at the Nichols Farm is a variety of tree species that are adapted to coastal life, living in our estuary, that we can collect seeds from so that we can produce thousands of them to go and put back if we need to. I guess my night job, not my day job, okay, is to work on the cultural preservation area, because if we're going to take the time and effort to preserve the physical aspects of our coast, we should be doing as much time and effort to preserve the cultural aspects of our coast, right? That's what makes Louisiana so unique.
And this is a wintering spot for those waterfowl, for ducks. When they come down, before they head across Lake Pontchartrain, they'll usually make a stop in these marshes.
We do everything from boat to plate, and that includes consumers, both individuals.
Beautiful fish, beautiful crab meat. We kind of put it all together. Just want to make sure the sauce goes all over the fish.